What's up, guys? Look at this sweet setup we have going in. Today we had a fitting day. What a perfect opportunity for us to delve into the PXG lineup. Tell us a little bit.
What does delve mean?
It's
like dive?
Like dig into, delve.
Into.
It's just a classier way, I think.
Okay. So we thought it'd be good to break down the technology that's in the PXG irons and go through the line logic. So they technically have 6 iron heads. We're gonna hit 5 of them. We're gonna educate you on what they are and the technology behind them and which one fits our needs as a 15 handicap and a 10 handicap. Let's roll. All right, don't forget, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, come to our store today. We can set up a fitting for you. Check out our awesome barbecue channel. We'll include a link below.
Hit some clubs.
Subscribe, do all the things, helps us out a ton.
Check out our barbecue channel. It's pretty sweet on that side too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so I think PXG, like one of their best secret sauces is their iron technology.
Oh yeah.
And what do you got to show them about the iron technology? Do you remember what's what here?
Yeah, they got these split open so you can actually see the infill.
Yeah.
Which one's which, brother? Do you know by just looking at the?
So I know this one, Dan called it the OG. So this is Gen 1. This hollow body technology allows for a thin club face and sort of a very forgiving iron head and a really soft feel. So that's how Gen 1 started. Then we have Gen 4.
Graduated on.
Which is definitely, you're not going to be able to see this in the video, but it's definitely more cushiony, I would
softer.
say. And then
they came out with Gen 5, which is an easy medium. It's a lot harder than the Gen 4, but it's not as hard as the original.
Just the biggest thing, I think one of my favorite things about playing PXG irons is just how forgiving they are, especially for a mid-handicapper. I think they're fantastic clubs. They're gonna give you that soft feel. PXG started the forgiving players, or forgiving irons with a player's look.
Yeah.
So you can be on the course, feel sexy, like you're hitting like a tour looking club.
Yeah. You feel as good as the guy
that's a scratch. You don't have the sauce to hit, to be a tour player.
Yeah.
But your club's gonna do the work and you're gonna kind of be a little bit of a poser, I suppose.
No.
Well, you look like you're playing blades, but they're not really.
Yeah, you're fooling people.
I guess a little bit.
But
they're awesome. I love the way they look, I love the way they feel, I love the way they sound, and I love the way they hit.
I love the way you're talking.
All right, we'll break down the line logic a little bit. We're gonna get in the simulator and look at some data between these clubs.
The only one we're not gonna hit is gonna be this guy here.
And obviously we're not focusing on woods and fairway and drivers.
Not today.
They're awesome too. But essentially they have 6 iron heads. So we have the 0211Z. Now this is for people with extremely low ball flight and would you say like slow swing speeds? Super slow swing speeds. Essentially this cavity back essentially helps get your ball flight up, right? Get the ball in the air. So we're not gonna hit this. Would you say this is probably 25 plus handicapper?
Closer to the beginner side.
Beginner, yeah. So my son plays these. He's 13. He's a youth, but youths, seniors, people like that.
Yeah.
So that leaves us 5. So in the milled club, there's everything, all that technology we just talked about the hollow body and that infill, it's not in here.
Doesn't exist.
We're gonna hit it for fun, but really what it comes down to, if you're trying to do your research at home and maybe see what's gonna work the best for you, we essentially have 3 Gen 5 heads and the 0211 head. Now, as far as the hollow body infill, all of them have that exact same infill. Essentially what you gain with the Gen 5 is gonna be the perimeter weighting and adjustable weighting at time of order here to either, decrease the swing weight of the club face or club head, or increase it. Plus the perimeter weighting helps with forgiveness as well. So that's the benefit with the Gen 5. But the 0211 is a great budget buy for sure. Because it's gonna feel the same with that same hollow body
Same softness, just a little less customization.
And then you can see with our Gen 5 heads, we got the difference here.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the XP, which is the big fatty, is what I call it. So it's gonna be the fattest. It's gonna have the most amount of that infill in there. It's gonna be the most forgiving. It's gonna be de-lofted. So what that means is not all 7 irons are created equal. It's gonna be de-lofted for players that need to add distance to their swing. That's gonna be here. The P's right in the middle. I'm just have a sneaking suspicion that's going to be what I need as a mid-handicapper.
I think most mid-handicappers will fall in the P.
And it's a little bit thinner. And then the T for the Tour is the thinnest, which is going to give us the most amount of workability. Well,
There's only one thing we can do now.
We're going to hit these 5. I already can tell you this is above my pay grade. I'm going to hit it anyway. But I'm going to need one of these 4. I'm sure the Tour is above my pay grade too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting with the most forgiving club that they offer, the Gen 5 XP. So this is going to be the most delofted. So I feel like it's going to be, we don't have a problem with yardage in Colorado. So I feel like it's going to be too much club. You know, too low launching.
Only one way to find out. Of course.
Oh, it's soft though. How about in the hole? What'd you say that, 2 hundo?
2 hundo.
Fat. So the biggest thing we do if you're new to our channel is we keep the mishits in here. So
Why is that? How are we reviewing these things?
because we're amateurs. And it's unrealistic to take the mishits out because in real golf you have mishits all the time.
Yeah, amateurs have a lot of mishits.
Like me.
Yeah, 320-yard bomb, 80 yards in, you duff it 12 yards. Happens to the best of us.
Or sometimes I'm trying for a 300-yard bomb and it goes 10.
And you duff it 12 yards.
Yeah.
The 12-yard duff happens all the time. This one.
Oh, thin. I personally think just from playing PXG a few years, their #1 benefit that I personally experienced was thin shots. I didn't lose a ton of yardage for thin shots. It wouldn't get in the air the same, but I would still get a good chunk of rollout on thin shot specifically.
Thinnies, what we call them.
Yeah, thinnies, not fatties. Well, the XPs aren't my favorite.
All right, here we go. Tate, Gen 5 XP, greens at 200 yards. Let's get it rolling. Ooh, my head's loose. No, it still went pretty good. Little baby fade. But 210 yards for a 7-iron, it's too far.
Well, it's delofted.
Describe delofted like I'm a 2-year-old.
So delofted means, you know, it's a tour 7-iron is about 33, 34 degrees. A player improvement club, they need that yardage. So they're probably
Actually like a 6-iron.
yeah, it's probably somewhere between 27 and 29 as an improvement club, right? Yeah. So what is this one, 27?
Yeah.
27 degrees.
All right, here's my 5.
All right, we're in the 0211. Now, if you watched our full-length video on the 0211s, you know that that I was pleasantly surprised with them. They're a very, very good club. And what are these? If you buy them like a seven or 8 of them, what are they ahead?
You can get them started at
$99. I personally don't think there's a better iron head out there for under $100. Personally.
No.
Right, Dan?
No way.
No way.
You can get a top flight. It's not going to do the same thing.
See, I caught that one fat, and that's pretty forgiving.
And it still looks good from above. Doesn't look like a big old cavity back.
Now, what's our loft on this?
same as the XP.
27? Fat.
Still went a mile.
That's what I mean. There's mishits, and they're. I mean, you're losing stats. You're losing spin rate. You're losing other stuff, I guess. But your yardage isn't one of them. So if you have straight fairway in front of you, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill the scorecard.
There you go.
That one hurt my back a little bit.
That's because your swing was good.
230. I don't need a 7-iron going 230. Huh?
And the other thing that's so awesome about this 0211 is not only is it $100 a club, Dan was just telling me it's the same engine as the Gen 5. So what better deal are you gonna get? What better technology are you gonna get for less than $100 in an iron? It's not out there, it doesn't exist. Let's see how it does though. 200 yards, 0211.
Oh baby. Be sweet.
It is soft,
It's definitely soft.
very soft.
Feels good.
And thin.
All right, now we're moving to the Gen 5 P series, which is right in the middle. I have a feeling, my suspicion is this is gonna be the club head for me. This is what I was fitted for already. So I think that I'm gonna like this, but I've never hit the Tour, so I'm kind of excited to hit that. But let's go five with old Steady Eddie, see what happens. Nope, fat. Same thing though, good miss hit. I mean, 173 yard miss. All day, baby. That's a good one. There's 5.
Gen 5P. Gen 5P. Now I'm gonna hit my 5 shots before I say anything, just for my own sake. All right, that last one I pulled a little bit, but this club for me just feels like home in the hands. So this is the club that's
what
in
you
the bag.
play now.
So it just feels right.
So now I'm hitting the Tour, which is a 33, but that's also probably gonna give me better spin rate, right, Dan?
Yeah.
So it's gonna give me the spin rate I want. But like I said, you could go 2 degrees weak on the P club. So you could have the forgiveness of the P, but 2 degrees weaker for 32. But this is 33 degrees in Colorado.
So you're saying that club should be the perfect one. It's just it's in your hands to do it.
Yeah. It's all up here.
Yep.
5 shots, which are probably gonna be my best 5.
Ideally. I like the first one.
Sounded good, just pushed it a little bit. But I like that ball flight.
Yeah, a little baby fade.
Yeah, that's my highest spin rate yet.
There it is again. That's the perfect ball flight.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
That's in
there?
the hole. Ah. You know what I like about this so far is it's the most predictable. Like the ball flight's the same
It's doing
every
the same
time.
thing.
Little baby fade, 6,000 RPM backspin.
I also like your swing looks good.
Oh. Just, I love it. That's my best club by far, and I think a lot of it has to do with the loft. And it didn't feel less, I pured a lot of them, but I didn't feel, should almost when we're done try to tow one and see how less forgiving it actually feels.
Gen 5T. The Gen 5T. Let's see how it goes.
What's that?
God bless.
They're not going as far, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh, that one's a little fatty. That one's a different story though.
Oh yeah, nice high ball flight.
184 carry though. That's my carry right now with my 7-iron is 183.
That one's even more de-lofted though than yours.
Yeah, so I got better spin, I guarantee it. Yeah, 6,000.
All right, we'll just go through the data real quick. So Tate, scroll down for me. So, which one gave me the best ball speed, do you think?
Guess or telling you?
I'm guessing the Tour. I hit the Tour, the Gen 5 Tour the best.
118. Yeah.
So the Gen 5 Tour gave me the best ball speed. I know for a fact the Gen 5 Tour gave me the best backspin because it's de-lofted. It's 33 degrees, which is what I want. and gave me the numbers where I want to be at. So we'll show you the data here, but the Gen 5 Tour was definitely the best for me. What about you?
Mine was pretty easily the Gen 4. I mean the Gen 5P.
The P?
Yeah, 120 ball speed. My spin wasn't great, but it was online.
But and minus the blade, if we talk about mishits, everything felt about very forgiving. Even the Tour felt pretty forgiving.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was getting fitted for a set today, I'd probably do the Gen 5P, de-lofted just a little bit.
Okay, now we're gonna talk workability. Sometimes we do a challenge. We need the 17th hole at Pebble Beach. It's gonna require a draw. That pin is tucked to the left. So we'll play the 17th hole. I'm gonna hit the Tour, see how close I can get. I would do 5280 because it's like 200 yards and we only have a 7-iron. Okay, so
Queso.
The Tour should be more workable. Now, I'm not a workability type player.
No.
I'm not there yet. But we always like to challenge ourselves. So it's the 17th hole at Pebble Beach, 180 yards, pins tucked to the left, over traps. Really the only way to snug it up is gonna be to hit a little draw.
Little baby draw.
And let's see if I can do that on command. You ready?
Yeah.
Aim me a little more right, because I'm gonna really, there's a good chance I might overcook this thing. Told you. Overcooked it. So I told you, if I try to draw it, I'll just overdo it.
Let me try.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Okay, I still have the milled blade.
Do you want the P?
No,
No?
I want this.
You going off the box and
Yep.
teeing it up?
No, right off the box.
Oh, a little left. Look at that, bite.
I did it.
Dead
Feels
on
good to
line.
do it.
Let me try again. Let me have one more shot.
Okay.
Give me a mulligan. Oh, it leaked right.
That's straight. Oh, and you're in the next tee box. Oh, you still found the ocean.
217 yards with the Tour club. What are you gonna do? I mean,
That shot felt good.
too much club for me. I needed a 9-iron or something. Was that at altitude?
No, that's sea level.
Oh.
But why does that make it? Oh, if anything, it should go less. You just hit it at 220 on sea level.
You're right. I got that backwards. All right. So I personally would probably do, I'm between the P and the Tour. I might do the P 2 degrees weak, have a 32 degree 7-iron, or this at stock is 33 degrees. I'm tempted just to do the Tour and work my way into it.
That usually works out. To buy above your pay grade and then get into it.
Yeah, that always works for me. All right, what are we giving away? We got to do a giveaway.
Let's see.
Next video, we're giving away those G430 iron set too. What do you got over there?
Let's see. I want to get a good one.
Should we give away some Mizunos in a PXG video?
No, they would hate that.
No, they wouldn't like that.
Let's do this. 52 degree Sugar Daddy 0311.
That's an OG Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
Is it new? You got to give away something new.
This is brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new. There's not another Sugar Daddy, so it's either this or the regular 0311.
Let's give away a Sugar Daddy.
Rather
52
give away a
degree
Sugar-
wedge.
yeah.
What do they have to do to win it?
So you have to subscribe.
That's it. That's it. All you got to do is subscribe.
So simple.
One of our subscribers is going to win that club.
But then you got to watch future videos because that's when we announce these winners.
That's how we get you. We make you watch a future video
Yeah.
to know if you won or not.
Yeah. So we got.
That's
some
the
big
only way
giveaways
we're going to tell you.
Yeah.
We're not going to email you. Well, we don't have your email.
No, I'm not going to seek you out to take free stuff from us.
You got to watch the video.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.